Hi, welcome to the Market Alert for Wednesday, the 29th of November 2023. So Waller waxed the dollar, Dovish fed hawk sparks bid for bullion bonds and Bitcoin. We'll see how long that lasts before they turn hawkish again. And the US stocks choppy while treasuries rallied and the dollar dipped following dovish comments from Fed hawk Waller. So again, some dovish comments sending the metals higher, but that won't last for long, because they'll soon switch that around. They won't want the gold market above $2,000 for long because the central banks continue to buy, and the silver price is nearly, well, it is at $25, and that's far too expensive as far as the manipulators are concerned. They'll just want to get that back down to 20. Economic news today, we've got German prelim CPI and 8 a.m. Spanish CPI and prelim GDP for the UK at for the US at 1:30, US prelim price index, and GP Bailey is going to be speaking. As I said in Monday's Market Alert, it's a week of central bankers, so it'll be interesting to see what he's got to say for himself as well. Okay, let's move along, have a look at the markets, kick off with the Dow and finish off with the metals. So in the Dow for yesterday, the market moving higher, taking out the 35,400, so we've got a new high. As we can see there, 35,518. So let's remove this one. So that's the new high, which is yesterday's high. Market will be looking to take this out during today if it can. And yesterday you can see there, as soon as Waller started to speak, what happened in the markets, straight up, but came back down. Overnight, the market's above the DP, that's bullish. It's also above the 20, the 50, and the 200 MA in the 30-minute chart, indicating a bullish move for this market. In the German DAX, we see the market was down yesterday, but some buying coming in, down on Monday and coming back yesterday with some buying. You can see this here, so the market again looking to move higher. As it can be seen, there's a bit choppy to start with. Took a moment or two to find its direction, but again, joining in the Dow party with Waller's comments, the market moving up. It's already taken out yesterday's high, which is interesting. And at the moment, we're sitting on the close, and also the averages are in the right alignment there at the moment. So still long. It's not unusual for the DAX to have a shakeout at the open, then bring the market back, as we've seen yesterday as well. Cash orders waiting to be closed out, but they use the futures to bring the valuations up thereafter. In the S&P 500, we've got resistance across the top here. Let's just have a quick look, see what that is. Let's draw that in. So we've got resistance at 45693. Market's looking poised to take this out in the daily chart. Let's just have a look. So again, market sideways, waiting for Waller. Then it moved higher and then plunged back, but again, all of the averages in the right alignment, apart from the 50, which needs to go above the 200, which it looks like it's ready to do that. Got the high just above here, so keep an eye on this one to move higher. In the FT100, still looking sideways to weakish, barely moving. And in the 30-minute chart, we had a classic sell-off to begin with, brought back by the US, and the market currently sitting on the DP. Nice shakeout, climatic volume. So again, we're sitting above the DP, and that's an indication of bullishness at this point. However, the 200 MA is above the 50 and the 20 and the 5, more or less in the right order for the market to potentially move lower as well. In the US dollar, continuing to move down there, a bit of bullishness overnight. Market moving back below. We've certainly got the crossover of the averages now, so looking fairly weakish, but don't hold your breath, because it's not over by a long shot for the dollar to move lower and the metals to move higher. So let's have a look at those. In the silver market, prices moving up nicely yesterday. Let's just have a look here. You can see there, $24.99, so $25 is where the skids come in on the market, and you can see after the recent up move, that's more than a possibility for the market to do this. So let's just have a look at a weekly chart of silver as well. It's been a long time since it's been allowed to move up any higher than $25. This is 26.07, so it's only another dollar higher. You can see there where we've got this resistance. It's been stopped for the rest of the year, and if we look at the monthly chart, it's been a very long time since we had the highs, now nearly 3 years since we had the highs, just under $30 if I recall. Yeah, 29.84. Not a chance of that going to this level at the moment, as they'll want to hammer this price down. You can see we're stuck in a sideways range there, so a retest down wouldn't surprise me one bit given how they manipulate the price. 30-minute chart of the silver market, you can see it's already moving down, as can be seen there. Let me just move this over a bit. So yesterday, market sideways, Waller speaks, market goes up, and now it's getting walloped. No pun intended, but down to the DP already, 50 EMA. Watch the low today. I wouldn't be at all surprised if they don't send it down there. It's already starting to move sharply to the downside. Daily, if gold, also nice move to the upside there, but still not near the high that we want to see of 2070. May have a run to it, but watch when you get to this level. And if we go to the daily chart, the monthly chart, again you will see that we're getting close to where the market's going to get hammered to the downside there. So that 2078, if it goes to that, then expect what we've seen before, where they've just brought the market back down to the 1680-50 levels in this market. So be prepared for them to hammer it, because the central banks are still accumulating gold. Gold-silver ratio, where you can see already that this is starting to move up, so I expect this to be heading back towards 884 either today or over the next couple of days, as like I say, they're not going to let silver go above anywhere near the 26 ounce level, unless of course they're changing their minds and they really want to move the markets up that far. But at the moment, like I say, expect it to start hammering to the downside. Okay, let's move on, have a look at the basic trades for yesterday. So yesterday we see the markets spike up after moving lower in the pre-market session, heading back towards the low is what it's after. So let's move along, and you see it created a resistance there, market failing to move higher. Look how small the bars are, as you see the market trading sideways as well. Then we had a spike to the upside, potential buy, but we had to take out the 200 MA, the low, and the psychological level there, or the BRN as it's known, the big round number. Market failed to do this, traded sideways, and then smashed through the stop, and then gave us the short. But the short had a problem as well, because you can see it's trading down to the support to the left there as well. So that was a recovery of some of the 19-point loss. But that was it for the day. The market just traded in a sideways range, and look how small the bars are through the mid-morning there. I've never seen the market so quiet following Thanksgiving. They usually kick off, and we have plenty of volatility, but yesterday the market was just focused on the previous day's low, and that's where it stayed even into the afternoon, waiting for Waller to speak. He speaks, the market does nothing but then reacts later after the DAX actually closes for the main session there. So yeah, not a lot there, very quiet as the market trades in a bit of a sideways range during yesterday. Let's have a look at the daily chart and also the 2-minute chart. So in the 2-minute chart, you can see we've just had a blast through the high. I don't know why this has come to life. It's a bit early. It's only 25 minutes to 7 a.m. The 7 a.m. trade usually sees the activity, not 6:30, but that's an interesting move that's just spiked up there. So obviously already through yesterday's high there. So we've got the R1 and the R2, and if we go to the daily chart, you can see that we've got that 1645 that the market wants to obviously get to. So let's make a note of that one. It's again sort of a big round number as well. 16,050 will be the target by the looks of things then. So if we go back to here, you can see that this is the actual target to get through. So then we've got the R2 above this. If it's going to maintain this sort of momentum. Maybe that's the goal. And then you've got the 16,100 level above this with the R3. So we'll just have to wait and see if it can continue that. But very interesting that that should spike up at this time in the morning. That's unusual. So something's obviously just hit the wires. Okay, that's it for this one. As ever, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.